is the founder of Comfort Center Uganda for Hope, and also is a youth advocate. Obviously is a Crown and Miss Uganda beauty patient, and work for some non-profit organization. Thank you very much for your attention. Remember the question: how can I be more loving and compassionate? Thank you.
Thank you, my colleague. And thank you very much, Kamara Youth, Fit for Purpose movement, serving in the next generation, and forward thinker, for this opportunity you have given me today. What is Kamara Youth? This is my question, and it can be your question as well. For me, Kamara Youth is like a farmer sowing their seeds. And what seed are they sowing? It's a good one. And we all are here today to sow the same seed to our youth in our community and around the world. And I believe for all of us to achieve our goals, we need the strength. And the strength will take us far. And us coming together, I also believe we all have something that has driven us to this. You have a story, I have a story, and any youth out there will have a story tomorrow. Mothers and fathers, they all have a story to tell. But we don't want our youth tomorrow to be sharing the stories of sorrows, of losing their children. And I may ask, how did Comfort Center Uganda come along? I want to take this opportunity to share my little story, my strength, and how I overcome it. The compassion my colleague mentioned was what has driven me to where I am today and who I am as a person. My mother, my little brother, in 1996, my mother died with HIV. She was deserted by everybody, including our own firstborn, secondborn, leaving myself to fight the battle, to be the shoulder she and the baby needed. I was a teenager, a youth at the time, but I took that courage. I took that rack to dig, to sow my seed of compassion to her and the little baby. The little baby passed on in my hand without even noticing. My mother passed on 2 weeks after, but I was there. I watched her. She had no flesh in her, but I had the fear, but I had that compassion in my heart for her. And me being in that situation, it's what kept me alive today. And everything changed after her passing. I became homeless from one day after another, having a father, a stepmother, as a youth and a girl. It was tough. But that, I took the courage. I made a decision to use my mother to protect myself from men. And also by looking ahead and thinking that I can change this into positive. So I want to encourage both ourselves today and our youth out there that you may be in the storm, but there's always a way and chances. Second chance is for everyone, but you've got to want to allow it to happen. You've got to recognize where you are, who you are as a person, and make that change. We live in the world of today where you can get help. All you need to do is to speak up and run to seek for shelter. Kamara Youth Fit for Purpose, they are ready to sow the seed, the good seed. Comfort Center Uganda, it all came along because I watched a child died in my hand. And since then, I recognize my strength, my values, and what I can offer to make a difference in the life of a child or a youth. I know and I believe they're our future. They're our next generation. I love this title of Kamara Youth Fit for Purpose. And coming together as we all are here today, you're not here for a coincidence. You're here because something has driven you to. And together, our seeds will bear fruits. Not one will be wasted. The rain will fall on it. That ground will be fertile. And those are our youth of tomorrow. So let us fight. Let us use our voices. Let us use our kindness and our compassion. Let us not look at our numbers, but let us look at our strength. And together, we will make the life of our youth. And when we grow old tomorrow, we will look back and rejoice